at the rendezvous point. Me and one of the other participants in the program are about to head to Lynchburg, carpool, and the grind don't stop. It's precisely 6 a.m. Let's get it. Lynchburg College. We will be certified in faith-based community engagement. Big day, big day. All right, how's everybody feeling? Yes. Real quick, I'll just show you what I do really quick. It only takes about 30 seconds. Everybody stand up real quick.
Yeah, now I'm feeling better.
Stretch out a little bit, stretch out a little bit. All right. We're going to do 3 claps, and on 3, you're going to say yes, all right? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Oh, better. Come on, all at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
In the back. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
There it is. All right, sit down. Now, I want everybody to make themselves as small as they possibly can. Make yourself small. Crouch your shoulders. Start to breathe, you know, very slow, you know. And now say no.
No.
1, 2, 3.
No.
1, 2, 3.
No.
All right, everybody sit up real straight. And everybody say yes on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
The difference between the two. It's huge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just the way it makes you feel with what you say. I am an energy provider.
No.
That's what people, that's what you call it, a motivational speaker. I think that's a very limited term. I call it an energy provider. Now I'm at the point where corporations and stuff are starting to call me, and it's going way further than I ever thought it would. I was just starting out of schools. I went to my alma mater, Varina High School, and I decided to speak and help. And it was I looked at it as like a little stream of income extra. And then a kid walked up to me. This was my first one at Boys and Girls Club, and when he shook my hand, he said he had a little tear swag just coming right here, and he said, "You changed my life," and I was hooked ever since then. So it changed my life. Where I was looking for another stream of income, it became, oh, whoa, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, the piano was cute. So I will start. I was saying, as I'm 9 years old, I started playing music. I started playing the piano. I've been playing for I was playing for about 16 years, and then I had this life-changing moment where I realized I needed to tell the story. Because I had met so many celebrities or whatever, and I realized, oh, that's a gap. I can use that to reach the kids. Because I've ended up working with people that they listen to in their iPods. So when they introduce me, another speaker come in, he's good, she's good. And when they say he's worked with Kendrick Lamar, the kids go, and then I use that as a way to drop their little defense and really dig in. All right, so that's a little bit of who I am. The last 4 years I've been doing motivational speaking, and I'm excited. I'm excited because of what I know it's about to do and what it has already done. I'm really excited about this program and the things that it's taught me as a leader. The first thing was the leadership skills observer assessment. I know. There's been a lot of times where I've ran into people that have the inability to self-assess. We watch American Idol, we go before Simon, and their mamas and their daddies got signs, grandma got a sign, and the person can't sing just as well as I play the violin. I told you I play the piano. So the inability to self-assess. What do you hear? You know, you ask yourself, what do you hear? Did they get paid to do that? Are they trying to get ratings? Like your family came and you wrote signs? So the inability to self-assess has stopped a lot of us leaders from getting to the next level. And this observer assessment, I had to hand to people, and I couldn't even stand over their shoulder and say, yeah, make sure you put a 4. And that was scary at first. And that has allowed me to face myself and not stand in front of the mirror backwards. As a leader, we can't afford to stand in front of the mirror backwards. Because somebody got the pills in their hand right now and they're waiting on you to face yourself so that you can get to the next level, so that they can put them pills down, so that they can put that weed down. They can put those suicidal thoughts, they can get rid of them. the mindset, my mindset changed. And as a leader, I understood that I needed to face myself before I, powerful stuff, y'all. The self-assessment piece, and y'all didn't call it, the facilitators didn't call it self-assessment, but that's what I saw. Y'all, basically the first session was like, look, check yourself. Self-assessment. I realized that not only was I this guy, I wanted to be this guy. This is me. This is me. I mean, I'm helping people. But I had to realize I was still this guy that fell a bunch of times. Not just one. He just fell one. I done fell a couple times. Well, there was a point where when I decided to speak, it's like it was all lined up. God lined it all up. Got into it with my parents. Like, as soon as I decided to be motion speaker, ain't that something? Then we know everything. After a while, we start, I want to come in when I want to. I want to do what I want to, okay? So he said, you can do what you want to. All right? Best decision he ever did, because he slapped the cub and said, your next meal, you're going to have to get it. So I ended up sleeping in my car for about 3 months. And I became a lion, not a cub. And in that moment, I realized that, oh, you thought you was going to, I didn't know this at the point. I didn't know this was going to happen. You think I'm going to be able to send you to Baltimore to speak with Crips and Bloods? And you had Xbox your whole life. You had Chick-fil-A being dropped off of you in school your whole life. You think you're going to reach the hood? You think you're going to reach the less? I got you. I see what you're doing. All right. So and I promise you, I could have easily went to my cousin's house to stay with her. I promise you, I had options. I promise you, I could have went to my best friend. I was taking showers at his crib and also washing clothes at his crib, and he was like, bro, why don't you? I can't be the dude on the couch. Can't do it. I got myself into this, and I'm going to get myself out of it. And through that process, it has created something that I can't even explain. A confidence where I had an opportunity to speak to corporate people, millionaire GMs at Domino's, and talk to them with this same confidence. Little kid from Varina. No masters, no PhD. And it boom, lives changed. So what I'm saying is, I had to first self-assess before I go outside and say, I'm gonna help, I'm gonna fix, I'm gonna, y'all follow me? Yeah. All right, so the next thing I learned was working team versus working group. I realized I had got a little, people like literally, organically, your team will come. You don't need, even if you don't have a church, you don't preach. Like, if you are executing, Dan Gilbert, billionaire, says, he said, ideas, innovation is rewarded, but execution is worshipped. So a working team versus working group. All right, so the working group is like what he said, Tiger Woods. He's part of a collegiate, but they don't get the championship trophy too. It's not everybody benefits the same way. But when Michael Jordan, when LeBron, Steph Curry, you see the whole team. Even I found out through Tom Brady that the guy who handles the equipment gets a ring. I said, whoa. So that's the difference between a working team and a working group. I had a working group that knew what the ultimate goal was. They knew the big picture. But I didn't clarify because I had it in my head. I'm like, yo, y'all help me for a while. Y'all just don't know. I'm going to bless you. That sounds good. But then when you tell them, look, no. What's going to happen is if the budget, once we hit 100,000, the salary is going to be this for me. The salary is going to be this for you. Oh, it changed then. Oh, we a working team now. When Maestro win, we win. Not just on some motivational stuff. Yeah, we know we saving lives. But at the end of the day, we need what? We need it, right? All right, so I've now taken a different approach on that team model, and also we weren't having meetings regularly. Now we even on the, oh, you can't make it on Tuesday? Okay, well, we'll FaceTime you in. There you go. Either you in or you out. This is the next thing. I don't know how much, I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know if it's loud enough, but this is actually me already. I have brought this model and the content in that working group versus working team versus working group to VCU. Okay, so it's not going to play, I guess. this is a video actually. It's a video of me actually speaking, and I used the 300, and I'll just say it. I used the 300 as a way of saying when not everybody could fight, and they couldn't let homeboy in. I forgot his name with the hunchback, because he had a hunchback. He couldn't get his shield up. So working group, it's all me. Working team says you can't fight with us. You know why? Because I have the left shield, we hold it with our left arm because we have to protect the person to the left of us. They don't even look out for themselves. They look at the left of us. I'm looking at I'm not even worried about me. And that's how they 300, they slayed thousands of people. And they all end up dying in the end. We know because they was outnumbered. But then the war was on because they didn't get approved for the war. But they understand who they were, the working group versus the working team. Powerful stuff. Do not seek to be understood, but seek to understand so that you may be understood. And I know I'm getting low on time. At Armstrong High School, one of the lowest performing schools in Richmond, where girls have walked up to me and said, my dream is to get pregnant and have a couple kids just so I can get on Section 8. I'm dead serious. Where my dream is you know, I want to be a rapper, an athlete. Nobody wants to be an architect. Nobody wants to be a nurse, a CNA. I mean, the dream, rapper, nurse, pregnant. And I had to understand that when you, all right, they have to trust you to open up. So this is not about me. I was coming in there and I had my pre-greased message. I had my microwave message that I had ready. Every day I would come to the school. I come to school weekly, right? And I got something new I can say that's motivational. They didn't need motivation. You know what they wanted to do? They wanted to talk to me. They already respected me as motivation. They already knew who I was. They heard my name. They didn't want to be talked to. They didn't even want to be empowered. Not yet. They wanted to talk. And I switched from going to classes and yelling and doing what I'm doing right now to taking 4 of the hardest students you got. I want you in the room with me. Let's get you away from all these clowns, because you clowning, you showing off. Let's see if you a clown in there with me. And I get them in the room, and I didn't seek to be understood, but I listened so that I could understand where they're coming from. And let me tell you, 93% SOL passing rate. 93% SOL passing rate. Unheard of in the hood. Unheard of. And this information, y'all, I will say this, and I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it short. Ain't no way I'm gonna get through all of this. I mean, it's really not, because I get so passionate about it. I will say this, that do not let this information go and you just take it and you put in a couple presentations like, I dare you to breathe this. I dare you to live this like somebody is literally going to die if they don't get your gift. That we are change agents. And it's a difference between when you walk into the car, that 1990s model, and it says temperature change, you kind of get it where you want it. And when you go on my mom's MK, she's sweet with it. She climate change. She actually can put it at 93 degrees, and she can change the temperature of the person behind her. That's what leaders do. They need your gift. They need our gift. They need our gift. So we can dream about it. We can have town meetings about it. We can see it. We can vision it. We can see it in our room. We can, oh my God, I can see it. I can write it down. I can get the plan done. I got the vision. I got the team around. But the dream is free. But the hustle is so separate. Thank you so much. Anybody have any questions? Any questions?
I have a question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The concept of that you coming from the perspective of motivational speaking. I've gone to conferences, conventions, workshops, you name it, all over the country, and did it for years. My dad, who way back in the day, for a major international organization, was the first evangelist for that organization. I don't know of a more motivational, he's not with us today, he passed away 7 years ago. I don't know of a more motivational speaker than he was. Yet I was on the other side of the spectrum. I'm the last of 4 boys. There was a lot of things in the middle, 7 of us. A lot of things in the middle. It took me years to process motivational speaking and understand how to relate to it after the motivation. When I got home, what am I doing with it? So my question to you is it left to, in terms of engaging us, I'm gonna go ahead with the Institute, in terms of engaging us, how do we take that motivational influence like you just gave us and transform it into something that becomes boots to the ground? Because, you know, the old saying, you gotta go back to your community and, you know, listening to, you know, whatever you want to call it. If it doesn't process like you gave it to us, because we got to take it back to another group that don't want to hear motivation, like you said, they want to be listened to. How do you transform these kinds of experiences? Because people will pay hundreds of dollars to be in a motivational environment, to be encouraged themselves. But how do you transform it into a community?
And I even pay hundreds of dollars to go to conferences because I realize that it's not about the motivation. The guys that are motivating, that are making that money you're talking about, aren't motivated. They're motivated about the first 5 minutes of their presentation, and everything else is practical. Everything else is, oh, you feel good, don't you? Guess what? You probably got a boot on your car when you get outside. All this little cute motivation, and you just scream and yell. Tony Robbins, he give him a scream and yell, but he also lays out a whole bunch of go home, and I need you to write down every single day. This is one of my activities. Every single day, I need you to write what you do not like about your life. I do this with my choir. I'm a minister of music for Dr. Caldwell, and with the choir every week, because the first they thought we was gonna do it with 1 week, right? Write it down what you don't like, and the people involved. Then I want you to write who's the victim. Now the victor says, I take ownership in all of those things. Finds a way to take ownership. Yes, I did have bullies at school. Yes, I did. Oh, but I believed them when they said they were ugly. Ownership, victim. Activities that they can write down. And these are the things they do if they never meet me again. They never see me again. So that's why I said I'm an energy provider when it comes to the corporate training part, because they got all the practical part, but they need the energy. But I'm also giving them the linear stuff, things that they can go home if they never see me again, and it will improve the quality of life, because I did it so myself.
Yeah, but that's why I say if there's no transformation, you're not motivated, you're just talking.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank y'all for listening. Thank you. I know I'm a bit much, but I hope something stuck. Thank you. Thank you, Doc. And y'all, Doc blessed me. Doc believes in me. He's believed in me since day one, and he has provided this opportunity for me. So if we can give him a hand.